We weren't always alone. Once, at least 7 human species walked the earth. Some tall, some small, some almost like us, and some not at all. But today, only one remains. How did we survive, while all the others disappeared? This is the new story of humanity's origins. One rewritten by skulls found in desert caves, genes hidden in our blood, and paintings deep in the dark of ancient caves. It's a story not just of survival, but of imagination, connection, and resilience. It's the story of how we became human. For most of the 20th century, the story of human origin seemed simple. We began in East Africa. We left Africa about 60,000 years ago. We replaced the Neanderthals. We became the only humans left. But science is never finished. And every time we dig a little deeper, the earth whispers a new truth. In 2017, in the dry hills of Morocco, scientists uncovered something that changed everything. A skull. A face that looked almost modern. But this skull wasn't 100,000 years old. It was nearly 300,000 years old. Jebel Hood, the oldest Homo sapiens ever found. It told us we were far older than we thought. And it told us Africa didn't have just one Garden of Eden. Humanity was born across the continent, in a mosaic of connected groups, shaping each other. We were not the product of one valley, one cave, or one tribe. We were born from many Africas, populations separated by rivers, deserts, and forests, yet connected enough to share ideas, tools, and genes. Humanity wasn't a single spark. It was a wildfire, spreading across landscapes, changing shape, adapting, blending. Stockier, stronger, adapted to cold. In the high mountains of Asia, Denisovans lived, known only from fragments of bone, but leaving their legacy in our DNA. And when we left Africa, we met them. We fought them. We loved them. And in that love, we left pieces of ourselves. Even today, up to 2% of the DNA of non-Africans is Neanderthal. In Tibetans, Denisovan genes help them breathe thin air. We are not pure. We are mosaics. We are mixtures. In 2003, on the island of Flores in Indonesia, scientists found bones unlike any seen before. They were human, but tiny, barely a meter tall, with brains no bigger than a chimpanzee's. Homo floresiensis, the Hobbit. And in the Philippines, another surprise, Homo luzonensis. The world was once full of strange humans, each adapted to their islands, each with their own story. Imagine living in a time when 7 species of humans shared the earth. So why us? Why did we endure while the others vanished? The answer may not be muscles. It may not be size. It may be imagination. We painted caves with bison and horses. We carved beads and figurines. We shared stories, myths, lessons. Art was not decoration. It was survival. Because those who told stories carried wisdom across generations. And those who imagined prepared for worlds they had never seen. As sapiens spread, we collided with Neanderthals, Denisovans, and others. Sometimes we fought. Sometimes we traded. Sometimes we created families together. It wasn't replacement. It was fusion, assimilation, competition. And yet, one by one, our cousins faded. Climate shifted. Ice advanced. Forests died. Food grew scarce. And the others, less adaptable, disappeared. The Neanderthals went silent 40,000 years ago. The Hobbits vanished. The Denisovans left only ghosts in our DNA. We remained. Not because we were stronger, but because we were more flexible. We could imagine new tools, new shelters, new alliances. Our ancestors began telling stories not just of the hunt, but of the stars, the seasons, the ancestors. Those stories bound groups together. They created identity. When survival depended not only on food, but on trust, stories were glue. And glue outlasts muscle. Even now, echoes of lost humans live in us. Neanderthal DNA shapes our immune systems. Denisovan DNA helps Tibetans breathe thin air. We carry ghosts inside our blood. They did not vanish completely. They survive in us, but the story isn't finished. Fossils remain hidden in caves, yet unentered. DNA whispers of ghost populations we cannot yet name. The truth of our origins is still unfolding. We are explorers not just of space, but of time. So why us? Not because we were the strongest, not because we were the fastest, but because we imagined, we told stories, we cooperated, we connected. We survived because we could dream together. And that is what makes us human. 7 species once walked the earth. Now only one remains. But inside us live the whispers of all the others. Their story is our story, and it is still being written.